Why are men so stupid?
Okay. Now, for the world to hear this, as a moderator, you'll let the world know we are unaware. When we sit at this table, you're hitting us with a subject brand new, correct?
You got it.
But we've discussed this topic at home several times.
Yes, it's quite a widely discussed topic in our house because I happen to be a man and I happen to be stupid a lot of the times.
Okay.
So I thought it would be interesting to kind of get your point of view as well as your sister's in terms of why are men so stupid? And I'll put it in the context of this. Your wife says, I don't want anything for my birthday.
Or Valentine's Day.
Or Valentine's Day. Or any special event or holiday. What do you do?
This is a question for me or for her
Yes.
to start? Well, we have to do something because, again, I would say when the female says they don't want anything, that's a loaded question. That's a trap that we fall into, and then we're held responsible for another year on why we didn't get them anything. So she could speak to that if I'm being accurate or if I'm inaccurate.
But see, I would say, why does CEO think that's a trap? You know, okay, let's take Valentine's Day. We just had Valentine's Day. Did you get Katie, your wife, a Valentine's Day present?
Nope, I gave her an awesome post on Facebook for the world to see.
Okay, so again, even if your wife says, probably Katie, CEO's wife, said, you don't have to give me anything for Valentine's Day. You hear that all the time. My wife said, don't give me anything for Valentine's Day. She's just said it was a made-up holiday. You're an intelligent man, right, with a brain.
I believe so.
You know that Valentine's Day is a holiday of romance and love. So why wouldn't you get your wife flowers, chocolate, a teddy bear for Valentine's Day? I'm sure when you were courting Katie, you would have done that. See, when men they bring it on real strong, you know, when they're courting their girlfriend, and then the girlfriend becomes a wife, and then they're married a couple of years. I would say, in my experience, the 20-year mark seems to be when they just stop doing those romantic things.
Yeah, if you're leaving out one thing during the courting process, the woman's not complaining, the woman's not nagging, you don't have kids involved, so therefore everyone's having a good time. So naturally the husband or the male, who's not a husband at that time during the courting process, it's natural to do all those gifts and things because she's having a fun time, he's having a fun time. Once the marriage kicks in and humans live with each other because it's normal, well, things happen. So sometimes that guy might not be as excited about Valentine's Day because for the last 4 weeks he heard he didn't take out the trash.
And
he ain't going to hear that during the courting process.
Well, what we hear then is we're not a priority. The trash is priority.
Yeah, but see, that's where the females have to explain to us because remember, men are simple. We're hunters. We kill the animal, eat the animal. We're not thinking about what the animal was, where was it roaming. We're hungry, eat it. So my question to you is, you know, how are we supposed to read into that? How do we know that? If the English language for the human is English and the woman says, I'm okay, honey, for Valentine's Day, I don't need anything. Why do we have to do this trickery or this assumption that even though she said that, I'm supposed to get something?
Well, I hear that, but I would say to you, just because you're simple doesn't mean you should be stupid, okay? It's a national holiday. When you go in the grocery store or a convenience store in February, what are you going to see? Okay, it's right in front of your face. Do you really need us to say, yes, please give me flowers or chocolate? So are you stupid or are you simple?
Well, I'm simple, but the question that we could also ask, I'd be curious on you, is where's our holiday? Where's the man's holiday for working 60 hours? Where's the man's holiday for handling the financial pressure? Where's the man's holiday because the wife wants him to take him dancing or take her to a restaurant? Where's the guy get acknowledged for juggling all the balls that he does, being strong, not complaining, and still supposed to walk in the house with a smile and dance a tune?
Well, Valentine's Day is just not a female holiday.
I don't know any men that are excited about Valentine's Day.
Well, I'm sure there are plenty of women who give their boyfriends, husbands, Valentine's Day gifts.
Tell me a guy you've ever met on your 55 years on this earth that said, I can't wait for Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Well, you're right about that. I hear that, okay? Because the pressure, right? You feel the
Correct,
pressure.
yeah. And what do? I hate to break it to you. It's last minute. Run in Kroger's, grab the rose. Grab the Esther Price candy on the way home.
Okay, so why
So-
aren't you excited about Valentine's Day?
Well, for the reasons I laid out, that to get excited about that holiday, usually the mind has to be in a great spot. So it depends on each individual. For me, I feel I have a marriage, and I'm fortunate, thank you, baby, that my wife does not need that. She's good enough with me just saying, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you, thank you for what you do.
Okay.
But getting the gifts and stuff, the reality is, don't you think that's just checking the box? That's just being conditioned on what the media, or like Eric said, Hallmark wants us to do. So since we are simple, we walk with a mile line, all 100 of us, chocolate, Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, I would. Okay, if we are saying that the man is simple, then I would look at that as, oh, that's a day on the calendar that I can maybe not associate with Valentine's Day, but a day of love and appreciation. If I haven't shown my wife that in a while, I can show her how much I appreciate her, how much I love her.
I would agree with that. I would
Okay,
agree with that.
good.
Excellent. So we agree on something.
So you as a
I'm not sure
you as a
what
moderator,
we agreed upon.
correct. You have to decide when you want to end the subject, because her and I will just kind of keep going and going
yes.
and going.
Oh yeah, well,
Yes.
it's very interesting. I love both your points of view. Of course, Fluffy, I like yours much better. But Ryan, you're doing an excellent job with supporting your point of view.
Trying to
as
hold
well.
us down.